Hello and welcome to Russ's House of Cards. Been a while since I've done a video, but that's because I haven't had any PSA orders come back. But guess what? Today's the day.
Today's the day that AP in the house. Oh, you guys are here. Hi.
Got it back to yesterday, and it was a 20 card order. I had a promotion where I got $150 off a 20 card order. So that's what I did a few months ago. I forget how long it took, but it was probably about 60 to 70 days, something like that. So fairly quick. I really had to scrounge around to get to 20. So there's some cards in here that are kind of interesting and probably not worth sending in, but it'll be fun regardless. So here are the boxes. Get this one and this one here, which I assume is going to be an oversized card, which I sent in, which I'll get into. So anyway, we're going to go through this. I've got the grades predicted, and we'll see how I do. We're going to turn the camera around and be right back. Okay, so here are the boxes. We're going to open them up.
As I suggest in every video, the teeths are ready to cut the box.
And see how we do. We'll save the oversized one for the end. So we'll put that off to the side. Here they are. Assume this is 19 cards. I don't think I got any that didn't grade. So we're gonna flip these over and here we go. Well, put them like this. I can't see the grades. By the way, this is a blind reveal. I did not look at the grades, although my kids did look at them
including me,
on the app and gave me kind of a high level preview that I did get a couple of terrible grades and a lot of 9s and 10s. So we'll see what that means. I've got all of the grades predicted here. So we'll go through each one and see how I predicted. So this first card is a Allen & Ginner printing plate from back in 2011 of Andy Pettitte. So, being a Yankees fan, it's a pretty cool one to pull out of a pack. I never really thought to grade it, but being that I have, 20 to send in here, I figured this is a pretty good time to get it graded. I have no idea if this is worth anything. So I predicted an 8 or a 9, just because these cards, these thick cards, are really hard to predict, are really hard to grade and get high grades on. So I'm guessing it's probably an 8 or a 9, maybe a 9. If it's a 10, that's amazing, but it doesn't really matter because it's a 1 of 1. But you can see the 1 of 1 up there, and we got a 9. So that's kind of what I guessed. And we'll circle that. So off to an okay start. All right, so next one is a Bryce Harper pre-rookie card. It's back in the days of eTops. These were sent, you could get them on the Topps website, and you could put in your order, and they were numbered out. In this case, it was numbered out of 1499. This is when he played for the Harrisburg Senators, so it's a minor league card. And so I sent it to PSA in the slab. So I wasn't sure how that would work, and apparently they cracked it themselves and put it in the PSA slab. So we'll see what I get. I thought it would get a 9 or a 10.
I would definitely be rated a 10 out of 10. I mean, look at my face.
I'm really hoping for a 10 on this because it was never touched. So, I mean, it looked excellent to me when I sent it. So, and it is a 9. Unfortunate. Okay. Maybe a little bit off center. It's probably off center a little bit. It's hard to tell without a borders, but that's probably what it is because the corners look perfectly fine. Yeah, that's disappointing because it would have been a pretty nice card in a 10. All right. 9. Next is a Santa Claus card from Pro Set Football back in 1991, I think. This was like one of the earlier like insert cards, and it was kind of a chase card back then. I'm sure there's a ton of them out there just because Pro Set was so overly printed back then. But I just thought it'd be a fun card to send in and see what I got. So I predicted a 8 or a 9. Who knows on these Pro Set cards? I mean, I didn't take very good care of them as a kid. looked really good to me, so that's why I sent it in. So 8 or 9, let's see. Oh, I got a 10. Wow, that's pretty cool. So I have no idea whether that's worth anything, but got a 10. Nice. All right, next is a Paul Goldschmidt rookie. I sent in one of these before, and I thought that one was the better one than this, and I only got a 9 on that. So I'm pretty much expecting a 9 on this as well. It maybe even an 8. I'm hoping it's a 9. Let's see. Oh, it's a 10. Sometimes I just don't understand PSA. I mean, I can clearly see this is off center, left to right. I don't know how this got a 10, but works for me. So that's 2 in a row that I predicted worse. So that's great. All right, next is Ryan Sandberg rookie from 83 Donruss. I've been thinking about sending this in, but if you don't get a 9, at least a 9, it's basically like a loser. So, but at this time, being that I had to try to fill 20 cards to send in, I figured I would give it a shot. So I think it's going to be an 8 or a 9, more likely an 8. Let's see. I got a 10. Wow. I'm shocked by that. That's amazing. I don't know what that's worth. Probably it might be $100 card in a 10. That might be. I have a Sandberg Fleer rookie as well that looked just as good. I might have to send that one in as well. Awesome. All right. Next is for my Don Mattingly PC. It's a Stadium Club Finest card from 1994. Just one of those cards is not really worth a whole lot. Even if I get a 10, it's probably not worth a ton, but it's just for my Mattingly collection. So I predicted it would get a 9 or a 10. I mean, realistically, it's probably more of a 9, but it could be a 10. And it's a 9. So, okay, that's fine. All right, next is another Mattingly card. This is just a basically common 1992 Topps card. I've been trying to do the whole Topps run from the beginning of his career to now, and I didn't have the 92 slabs, so I just sent in one from my personal collection as a kid. It looked decent enough to send in. It's probably an 8 or a 9. I'm hoping more like a 9, but it's possible it's an 8. That's a 10. Wow. I'm really off on that. I said 9 on my sheet. We'll give it a 10. Wow. It looks a little off center to me. So, I mean, not terrible, but enough to not give it a 10. But perfect. I'll take it. All right. The next is a Charlie Blackmon rookie. Diamond anniversary. So, Charlie Blackmon just retired. He had a very nice career, but he's not like a Hall of Fame or anything. So, I didn't send this in for that reason beforehand, but it is the Diamond Anniversary short print, so I figured I'd give it a shot. It's probably an 8 or a 9, probably a 9. I'm hoping for a 9. I doubt it'll get a 10, but you never know. And it got a 10. Wow, I'm doing way better than I would have guessed so far. So, really doing well. All right, Freddie Freeman, rookie. Now this one is definitely not a 10, I'm going to say. That's why I didn't send it in. It's just his base card from 2011 Series 1. I mean, he had that amazing playoff this year, or World Series against the Yankees. So I figure it's time to send it in. He's probably going to be a Hall of Famer.
I'm a Hall of Famer, that is, in the doggy world.
It's probably a 9, and it's a 10. Unbelievable. I can't believe this. I've gotten 6 10s already, and I didn't think any one of these 6 were going to get 10s. I have a bunch of others that I think are going to get 10s, but wow. Well, off to a really, really good start. Okay. Walter Payton, 86 Topps. I collected these as a kid. I thought this looked really good. It's one of those things where if you get a 7 or an 8, it's probably not worth sending in. I thought there was a small chance at a 9. It looked really, really good to me. Obviously Walter Payton's a Hall of Famer, iconic player. It's a great set. So I predicted Where do I have it here? I predicted a 7 or an 8. Hoping for an 8. If it's an 8, it's fine. Off, my minuscule chance it's a 9. And it's a 6. Ugh. That's why I haven't sent these 86 tops in. They're just really hard to grade. They're really hard to tell how good a grade you're going to get because the green. I'd say they're similar to like 68 tops baseball. It's just really hard to tell. To me, this looks way better than a 6.
No offense, Daddy, but I kind of rate you a 6 out of 10. You're too biteable to like. I mean, look at my judgmental eyebrows.
Doesn't even make sense to me how it can only be a 6. I mean, there's lightly touched corners, but to me, that's at minimum a 7. Whatever. Okay. Next card is a Matt Olson rookie from Allen & Ginter. It's the Hot Box. This is either going to be a 9 or 10. I'm hoping for a 10 because it's only a 9. It's not worth sending in. He had a tremendous year 2 years ago, just kind of a mediocre year last year. And it's a 10. Good. So that was worth sending in then. 10. All right, it's a Trout Turkey Red from 2013. I had a couple of these. They have the red borders, so I hadn't sent them in the past because I didn't think it would gem. I thought it was more like a 9, and so I just didn't bother. But being that I need to fill this order out, I figured I'd give it a shot. And it's a great looking card. You can see like lightly touched corner there, lightly touched corner up there. So I think it's a 9. And it's only a 7. Wow, I was way off on that one. I guess those corners were worse than I thought. Definitely not worth sending in. Okay, I will not send in my second one. All right, so Nolan Ryan Kellogg's card. I collected these as a kid, and they all got curled up. So I ended up buying a set online on eBay, and I just figured I'd do this as a test. It's probably the best card from the set. Nolan Ryan's very collectible, so it's probably not going to be a high grade. But I figured it would just be fun to see how it does. I said it would get a 6, and it got a 4. So, yeah, it's kind of surprising it's that low, but I knew it wasn't going to grade high. But that just tells me that I am not going to send in any of the other Kellogg's cards. So, just better to keep them raw. All right. So Shohei Ohtani tops now. This is from when he, I think he got 50-50 on this. So I predicted this should get a 9 or 10. Tops now I've had really good luck with. So it should be a 10. I'll be disappointed if it's not a 10. It's a cool card. This is his 40-40, not 50-50. They printed this to the moon, so it's not like it's going to be a valuable card. But yeah, I got a 10. All right. Let's see if I can find that.
Your handwriting is worse than mine, and that's saying something because I can't write.
There we go. All right. Darryl Strawberry, rookie, I guess, if you could say it. He has the 83 tops traded, which is technically his rookie, I guess, but this is his first base set card. So I bought this, I think, at a card show, just raw, and I figured it'll probably be a 7 or an 8. I mean, on the off chance it gets a 9, that'd be unbelievable. But I predicted a 7 or an 8. I thought it looked pretty good for an 84 tops, and it got an 8. So that's pretty much what I expected. That's fine. I like collecting Darryl Strawberry slab cards, so that'll be fine. Broke even on that probably. All right, Bobby Witt Jr. rookie from the complete set back in 2022. I'm assuming this should get a 10. This is the Montgomery Club set that when I was back when I was a member of the Montgomery Club. So it should get a 10. We'll see. 10. So that's good.
Good, just like you, Daddy.
Bobby Witt, obviously one of the young stars of today. Okay, this is a Bryce Harper home field advantage from this year. I think Series 1. I pulled it out of a pack. I just like the home field advantage. It doesn't get a 10. It's definitely not worth sending in, but I PC Bryce Harper cards too. So I'm hoping for 10, but these foil is difficult. I sent in a Fernando Tatis from last year and it got a 9. So iffy if it gets a 9 or a 10. It got a 9. Yeah, these are really hard to grade. So not worth sending in, but still a cool card. Okay, so the next two are Garrett Cole rookie cards that I bought on eBay. Being a Yankees fan, I
Clearly, I am also a Yankees fan.
just figured it was be kind of cool to buy a couple of his rookie cards, and when they came, they looked really good. So I figured I'd send them in for grading. So this is his mini 2013 Bowman rookie. It's numbered to 125. And it's a foil card, so you never know on these. These are harder to get good grades on. It'll be at least a 9. I'm hoping for a 10, and it's a 9. Yeah, I was afraid of that. Still a cool card, though. Although PSA kind of put it in the holder a little askew. These mini cards they struggle with trying to get in the holder. Whatever. Okay, and this is this is his rookie from the Topps flagship, the Walmart blue border variation. I like these. I think they're really cool. Again, but with the blue borders, they're tough to grade. I thought this looked really good. Centered well. I didn't see any chipping, so really hoping for a 10 on this, and it's a 10. Nice. That's good. Very happy with that. Okay, so that's it for our regular size cards. Now this is probably the biggest card in the order, size-wise and value-wise.
If you could buy me, my value would also be high.
So, let's see if I can get this open. It's a Shohei Ohtani card from 2019. It's a box topper. It's a rookie cup card, so it's not his rookie card technically. It's a second year card, but it's oversized, like I said, box topper. So let's see what we got here. Oh, we have it all wrapped up. So let's see if we can get this open. It says there's a card inside. That's surprising. And good, I've got the back of it, so I can't see the grade. All right, so here it is. So I predicted a 9 or 10. It's a card it's got some packing junk on it. So these are the rounded corners. So it's really hard for me to tell how this was going to grade. But just because it's such a cool card, I figured even in a 9, there's not a huge pop count on it. And being that Ohtani is so collectible right now, I figured it was definitely worth sending in. Looks really cool. So let's hope for a 10, and it got a 10. Beautiful. That's a fairly big money card. It might be a $200 or $300 card. So really awesome. So just to do a quick recap, I did really well on a lot of cards that I thought were going to do like 8 or 9s, and I got 10s. So I ended up getting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I got 11 10s out of 20.
My own father, very proud.
Which is insane because I sent in some older cards in that. So of the modern cards, I did really well. And I got a few 10s on some old. I got a 10 on an 83 card and some 10s on like 2011 cards. So did extremely well. The only ones I really didn't do well on was the Trout card, the Kellogg's Nolan Ryan, and the Walter Payton. Everything else I did either as expected or much, much better. So I can't complain.
I can complain about a lot of things, including you.
So that's it for the reveal. Hope everyone enjoyed it, and thank you very much, and hopefully I'll put out a new video sooner than the last one. Have a great one. Bye now.
I'm going to take my nap now. Bye, guys. See you next time at Brutz's House of Cards.